showed up to do. If you don't know why you're here, I encourage you to find out what your purpose is here. What is the meaning of your life? What will be different? Have you ever asked yourself that question? I've done that. I remember coming from a friend of mine's funeral, and I was reflecting on how much time I had left. And I went for a walk in a park thinking about this guy whose life was so promising. And I mean, he wasn't an old guy. He was quite young, in fact. And I thought about all of the things that he said he was going to do, and he never got a chance to do those things. And I started thinking about my own life and how much time I had left.
What up? And
at that time, I wasn't sure what my
What's
life
up, you guys?
was,
Hope you guys excited. Happy Monday, guys. Happy freaking Monday.
And I thought about it
We're
quite a
back
lot.
again. Eco loco, guys. Today I'm super excited, guys. Ngilethele very young leader from Milovo, all the way from Milovo. The nigga is forex trader, businessman. The nigga is a model, motivational speaker. Hey, you guys, he's on fire. Shout out to Minentle, the keyboard player. Please, hey, Minentle, I feel sorry for you, bro, because what's up, Bongani, my leader? Hope you're good. Guys, I think we must as well just start because by the way, I'm playing Les Brown here, guys, the best motivational speaker. Yeah. Okay, let me get a guest, guys. Nina ninenkinga yesingisi nisenkingeni, guys, because wow. Hey, Zulu Makeba. Hamba kahle, my brother Lihle. Thank you for tuning in, guys. I tell you, love. Izosaphosa enye love. That's good, guys. That's great. Guys, angazi kusamisa kanje ngoba lo muntu uyashaya isingisi. Young King.
How's it, man?
Laka, man, what's up?
I'm all good.
Yeah,
Just tired a bit.
Ngeke ungakhathala atusha ulife emini.
Bro, uyazi mfethu, I mean, kubalekile bra, empowerment yona ebalekile mfethu. Yabo Spani all the way. Yabo.
Yeah, that's true, bro. That's true. So, how's it? How you doing?
I must say I'm pretty much good because of I mean, I had a productive day today, you see. So yeah, I mean, I had a productive day, so I would say I'm pretty much good and blessed. Most importantly, because I mean, we can't start our day without even consulting to, oh God, yeah, because he's the one who's the master of everything. So, sengabuza kwena before I'm ukuthi wena unjani, angithabo.
No complaints, bro. I'm always good. God is by my side. I'm pretty happy that you're here. I managed to get you as a busy guy. But there you are. Just motivate, just inspiration. Motivation, inspiration, and information. That's how you're about, yeah.
So I mean, what I always say on my side, empowerment.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Not only just empowerment as like obviously having to fuel people and all of that, but black empowerment is the most important thing. So that's why Mr. Melanin, because my only aim was to start the melanin movement and the black movement, basically, you understand, and empower our young black youth of South Africa. So abanye bake bathi Mr. Melanin kanjani, like, yes, I have melanin inside me.
Yeah.
Like good melanin in face, my blood, the skin sami melanin. So manje uthini mina
yeah, bro. I okay. you are fired up. Can you please introduce yourself before we start our meeting? Because today we're all about the big mission, bro. Shout out to my sister, Omega. Shout out to Ntantla. Thank you guys for tuning in. I see you. So, Mr. Melanin, introduce yourself, bro.
First of all, excuse my French, and I really apologize. And I mean, I was supposed to greet everyone who's here today and watching. I mean, thank you so much for taking your time. Buffett Tikteni, will pick hour, tune in, and make sure we the information is delivered today. Okay. Fast forward, igama lami mina nguThabiso Luyanda wakamagutsho. Umagutsho bayozingosimelane, yabo. Abaningi umswati kahle kahle angithi yabo. So original umswati, yabo. So again, I'm well known go Mr. Melanin because obviously of the way I present myself publicly and who I'm known as in the public. So I'm basically a BCom accounting graduate. I graduated Go Rhodes University, and I'm a forex trader. I'm a motivational speaker, fitness enthusiast. So I have a Melanin show on Instagram that I run, and yeah, man. I mean that's an entrepreneur most importantly. So yeah, so that's Mr. Melanin, bro.
Yeah, I couldn't count the fitness enthusiasm because you know me in English. So a businessman will cover everything. All that other business you are doing will be covered by businessmen. Oh, fitness enthusiasm. So, bro, our topic today is about fear and taking risk. You know, as a black people, we kind of feel people that abasaba ukuthatha risk empilweni, yabo, because of fear. Our greatest thing, or our greatest hindrance in life for that blocks us to success, I would say it's fear. You know, black people got great ideas, bro. Yabona masuhlala nabantu like ubaphenye ukuthi yini abayicabanga engqondweni zabo. People are not just sitting there doing nothing. Actually, people have great ideas, but their problem is to start because of fear. And on the other side, we have people who have things to do, but they are scared of taking risk because
point. Sorry, good pause on me. Yeah, one of it to understand about when you talk about risk about yeah, one of the moment you get the hell out of your house, wapuma, you are taking a risk. You're there, you can encounter someone on a weapon. Ugly mass. Now that's a risk. Each and every day, you do take a risk, but I need to understand.
Yeah.
So umuntu mega phuma la ayohlala isitolo. Ngoba I mean school election, angithi yabo amachita manje these days ayaphuma ayohlala isitolo kwabo Ali Mohammed bakhulume na i-risk le. Angithi yabona because bazoxabana laphana maybe khona ophethe knife ozokwazi ukuthi amstep. I-risk la le. Angithi yabona. So like every day as people we take ama risk but different levels of risk. Dependa ukuthi yipho yenza ibe habit. Mawusuka njalo uphuma endlini uhambe ka Mohammed uyohlala khona. I-habit le i-risk njalo uzogcina encounter lapho. Obviously energy drained, information wise, mentality wise, you are running a risk. Iyaphela. Mara if each and every day wena uconsider kutheni uhambe uyohlala namajita nifunda amabhuku, ibhuku doesn't matter ukuthi fa ufunda ibhuku lesicale. Uyabona? Education if it comes with self education. I-risk loyithatha lesikhathi lesi osimoshayo osungathini ongabe uspenda kwenye into mara uhlala namajita phansi nifunda ibhuku eli-empowerment. Yabona mina ngifunda amabhuku about wealth, riches and all of that. I-risk yami engiyithathayo bra because I don't know with this thing mara omunye umuntu they wouldn't know where this thing is going to lead me, but I know exactly where it's going to lead me. It might not prevail today, but along the way it is going to add up into something. You see, your hustle matures. You mature, you see. So that's how it is. So that's how it is.
So
Yeah.
tell me, bro, so why do you think most of the black people they are scared to take risk? Why?
Bro, this thing comes back to the fundamental lessons of Swatoli Makai.
Sure.
Our parents, they play a huge role in terms of our decision making. You understand? Kona lente systematic ukuthi ngiyaka grade R, ngiyaka grade 1, ngiyaka grade 7. Mengiqeda grade 7, fanele ngiye high school. Mengiqeda high school, fanele ngiye varsity. It's like something we basically along the way in history we became comfortable. You understand? Mengenza yona ngiyazi anything out of scope so ukuthi angiye scale it's scary. Yabo iyasabisa. Yabo iyasabisa mara moye scale umuntu omnyama bonakala engazi ukuthi yabo ya that typical person ongathini alright and wenza ama decisions are right. The moment you drop out scale uhamba uyowenza into yakho, then in society you are considered as someone with default. Angitabo.
Sure.
Because you know why? It's because you are doing something out of the ordinary. Angitabo. Something abangekho ongathini engekho normal. You are abnormal basically. You are defying a system. Angitabo.
Yeah.
You are basically defying the system. So that's why black people have this systematic stigma born. La ekhanda bathi right makes a school and you say it's my comfort zone. Ngifuna ukondla umndeni wami and all of that. Only to find that white people bathatha ama risk akutshela kahle athi ngizodrop out ka grade 7. Usuyamuzwa invent something. Now Bobo Bill Gates, they are billionaires today. But drop out here go Harvard. About Steve Jobs. And so today sine multi-million or billionaire umhlaba wonke owakephi wala South Africa Elon Musk
Yeah,
wala South Africa angithiabo tell me something, was he taught about ama rockets schooling? No,
nope,
he wasn't. So that's why I'm saying it to me now, when you do something out of like people's ordinary or maybe a nomad, that's why they become scared and all of that. That's why black people are afraid of taking risks. Because kona lente system like that.
You program.
Exactly. Brainwashed, basically.
Yeah. So now you, as a young entrepreneur, so it tells us ukuthi umuntu ongasabi ukuthatha ama risk. Of which that is our major problem we youth here in South Africa. So isiphi awusipheke isibindi ke manje ngoba phela thina siyasaba ukuthatha ama risk. Yabo. So how at first, how do you overcome it? What pushes you, because you know what, I need to overcome this, because we can't just overcome it nje kanjalo. But when njengomuntu osedlulile kulento why discover and why overcome, how did you do it? How did you discover that you can do it?
Okay, let me just speak about myself, because right now when you speak about me as a person, first of all, it was really hard. I mean, people had a lot of expectations when it comes to me. I mean, I took a risk. First of all, university Eastern Cape Rhodes University. I studied something stress, like negative depressions, like countless times. Excuse me, nabantu abaseduze nami and umuntu engimaziyo ekutheni angichazele and angituduze yabo into ezikanjani. So a lot of people had a lot of expectations ngami bethi ngizohamba ngiyo like these big companies after like saying a deal esikoleni and all of that, only to find ukuthi mina I had like a different mindset and different perspective when it comes to that. Yeah, but I mean, it was really hard to even convince my family, because with me, you know exactly, grandmother. Yeah, but I mean, having to do something grandmother ngayazi, and if I give an example, especially with scale, it is really hard, bro, because I'm put Bamba Fundi in my HRs today, and they're expecting something a bit big. Ekteni, when Anjongo Bufunda, Meluhambe, Yosebenza, Uschoini, Ekteni, Yabole, Cheni, Utaman Bafundi. But, bro, when I went to varsity and I sat with a few individuals and we spoke about business in a broad manner now, bro, I got to get a lot of intel. Ekteni, if you want to be an entrepreneur, you really have to take a risk. It might not pop today, but along the way it's gonna mature. It might not pop today. Along the way, it's gonna show up. It might not pop today. You're gonna get countless losses, but it's gonna mature. Because one thing in Yazi, tell me something. Now COVID defeated. How many people were at home? Abafundi. How many people abafundi?
Sure.
But today, into yenzakalile bengihlele ekhaya, ngivule laptop yami, self-employed, an entrepreneur, working alone. You're an example of those people. Uvule laptop yakho, uspana ungena kuma live videos. Liyaqhubeka ibhesefethi.
Yeah.
Umuntu ofundile kanamali at that time. When ungenelwa imali.
Hey, okay now. Now, sikhule kunale term le ethi education is the key. Do you think it's still the key on this time?
No, bro.
Why?
No. One thing I know, your passion is the key to success.
Sure.
Your passion is the key to success, bro. People share different passions. When you are passionate about Herbalife, I'm passionate about Forex. I'm like you passionate about investments, but in another sense. I'm passionate in investments in another sense. If you are passionate in school, then it's your own key to success. I tell you. I don't believe like, because you know why?
Yeah.
They said that it's a key to success. Education doesn't come as schooling. I believe education is the key to success. Self-education is my own key to success. Who taught me how to trade Forex? No one. That was my own in knowledge that I had to go an extra mile to get.
I get you.
Education in our self-education. Then multi-education in that sense, it's the key to success, but we passion.
Okay, now, since we're talking about fear and taking risk, now there's a guy who's a scholar, and this guy has like a huge idea, a goal or a dream. It's okay, I want to start something or I want to implement something. But now I'm still at school. This thing is too big. It's too big in such a way that it's like, to him it feels like no, sometimes it's impossible with lending yenzeka. Maybe what courage can you give that person okay, now into ayicabangayo kodwa futhi manje usesikoleni. Manje uyacabanga ukuthi uqhubeke nesikole noma uqhubeke ne-idea yakhe. What can you say about that situation?
Now it depends to schooling. Someone can be a scholar in grade 7 primary. Someone can be a scholar in high school. Someone can be a scholar in of which is called excision of which institution university.
Let's say that person is doing grade 12.
Yes.
Family umndeni wakubo ngala umphushela ukuthi kumele aye varsity ayokwenza into ethize, because you know as a black nation ukuthi abazali bethu basikhethela ukuthi okay asenze ukuthi most of babeqeda ezikoleni benza izinto ezizodwa nje, but yena lo muntu unama ideas, but umndeni wakhe umphushela ukuthi hey wena hamba esikoleni uyofunda, but this person has like huge ideas ukuthi no man angiyena umuntu wesikole mina, yabo. So ungathini kulo muntu lo?
Bro, if you know what's best for you, bro, you only live once. You only live once. Abantu laba bafuna ukuthi wenze something bona bayiphila impilo yabo. No one chose for them. No one chose for them. Bayiphila impilo yabo. If you know what's best for you, you're gonna do exactly what you want.
Exactly.
You're gonna do exactly what you want. If you know what's best for you, and if you know what's best for your future, you're gonna do exactly what you want. Everyone has each chance emhlabeni. Mina mfethu our parents. Mina ngisho mase ngikhuluma nabantu abadala. Ngisho bra ukuthi wonke umuntu ubile nethuba lakhe empilweni. Wawenza ama mistakes akhe. Angithabo, wawenza ama mistakes akhe. Ngicela nami ukwenza wami.
Ufunde kona.
Exactly. Ngicela ekabani impilo. Eyami ngiphila kangaki? Kangaki?
What?
Namhlanje ngalala kusasa ngife. Angisakwazanga ukuqala into yami.
But now, what can you say about those people who are easy get discouraged? Maybe they are implementing something, maybe they're starting certain businesses, and mhlawumbe bayiqala nabantu nabangani, or maybe mhlawumbe abantu elokishini. And then those people, they seem not to have a passion like the like lo muntu ofike ne-ID, and then those people they just like get easy discouraged. What can you say about those people?
First thing engakutshela yona business ungayithathi personal.
Sure.
Business yongalingu involve ama emotions kuyona. It's not personal. It's not personal. So change your circle first of all. Change your circle. It's not personal. Kubeka nempilo mfethu.
Okay. When you say it's not personal, when you say it's not personal, uqonda ukuthini?
Cut people off.
Bengifuna njalo.
No, like serious. It's not personal in fact. Like it's not basic friendship. Mengoni opportunity ngathi ngiyakufaka kuyona and awushayi ngayo. Then it's okay. I move. We move. Hi bro. Like bro, there's no time ukuluba lana uncenga abantu ukuthi ain't opinion sis. Badala mesibangaka dog. Angithabo. Sibadala mesibangaka bra. Mina ngengidlali ngako bra. Like sibadala mesibangaka we move. Chief, we move. Usele. Opportunity, usele. Mina I move. Angikwazi ukuma ngawe lo ngincenga ukuthi ngena ku opportunity. If ungashayi, we move. Bye bye. Showcase. Ngizokubona futhi elokishini ngikusalute bafu hamba grand. Showcase. Nami grand. It's not personal. Ngikhathe off nje kuphela ebusinessini. But outside the business asiyazwana. Impintshi yami.
Look at yazi kunento engiyibuka. Like you see, people, they can spend 12 years esikoleni, they can spend about 5-6 years at university, and then they will spend about 3 to 4 years with intern. How many years already that has been lost?
Bro, I always say that bullshit.
12 years plus 6 years, that's 18 years. Another 4 years, that's 22 years. Another 3 years, that's 25 years. We spend the schooling 25 years. We spend the schooling, and then after that, we get to school. But people still have fear, and they're still scared of taking a risk.
It's in the system. Yazi ngibuyisela kwenye conversation nekade nginayo ne. So now ithi lento uhlule ukuthatha u3 years udedicate kwi-business lakho. Kodwa uyakwazi ukuthatha u3 years udedicate evarsity. With degree osomele futhi nakhona u-add honors, u-add masters ukuze u-explore.
Yeah. Usakhona?
Ngisakhona mina.
Oh yeah. Besashawa i-network kancane la. Nangu uloyiso la, uloyiso mafu yasho ukuthi we are really programmed to just do ordinary things. That's powerful because we like living in a yeah. Also, we are really programmed to just do ordinary things.
And one thing, that's the guy ngaqala naye ka forex.
Yeah.
Erots University bengifunda naye. Uloyiso Mafuya. And my remember it's mina. Remember mengithi mina. Abantu engihlale nabo erots bona bangivula umqondo.
Yeah.
It's one guy now. It's one of these guys now. angithi yabo so mfethu engikushoyo njengamanje uyawuspenda u3 years u7 years ufuna degree ufuna honors ufuna masters mara uhlula ukuspend u3 years 4 years hustling and building your business like ikephi mindset like
poor, it's bad. You see, another thing I wanna in esibulalayo like thina sisaba noma sinqena ukupush business lethu for 4 years or 5 years, but we can go to work or to the job for 40 years and be rich after 40 years. Yabo usuqedile usuretire, but sihlule ukupush business just for 5 years, and then after these 5 years push business, your life can change. Yabo uyabona ukuthi ukuba programmed kwenza abantu ukuthi babe blind bangayiboni into. Because if you start your own business, I'm sure you can, if you can always push your business, after 5 years your life can change. But people rather go to the job for 40 years. Imagine bro, 40 years umuntu esemsebenzini. Abanye baze bayiqhenya bathi mina sengisebenze for iminyaka emingaka 40 years. But umuntu usahamba like mhlawumbe own umuzi uyawukhokhela, uzokhokhela for 20 years, imoto uyayikhokhela for 5 years. Yabo. So yabo ukuthi siphila eboxing. Impilo yethu nje iseboxing. We can't like think outside the box. Okay, you know what? Let's just do business. Let me take risk, because you know when you're business minded, you must know you must be fearless. Because bro, fear kills dreams, bro. Fear kills dreams. Yeah, but you must be fearless. Must be able to take risk. Look at you, a young man like you. I'm sure I'll go for you 25, but already you were a businessman. You need gym. Forex trader, you're already motivating people. How old are you?
I mean, I thank you so much for those accolades and those words, bro. I mean, I'm sure abantu mfethu at this point I realize at 10 khona izinto abalala zona yabo. I'm only turning 23.
Yo.
So I'm only turning 23, and by 25, ngifuna achieve izinto eziningi. Like me, namfethu ngizokutshela into eyi-1. I've been an employee. That thing is like I mean, I've been an employee for like 2 months. Surprisingly, for only 2 months, and I saw how shitty it is to be an employee. I saw how it is to be an employee. And I retired at only 22.
Yeah.
I retired straight. Because you know
2 months.
Exactly. Only 2 months. In my life, I've only worked for 2 months for someone.
Yeah.
2 months. And I retired. You know why? It's because it didn't make sense to me. Making 3,000, 4,000 M17 a day. Here's one, not M17, as in like clamping and Genza, Leo Mali for his sponsor, Milang Sevenza Kona. Mara, we side hustle yam as in trader. Genza around Leo Mali, and Shelley Spot, Sevenza at the same time. I'm multitasking. Yabo.
Yeah.
It didn't make sense for me. Having to make his salary in a day. Is M17. Why in Zoshan? Why in Zoshan? Like, think about it. Making around about 10,000 sometimes a day. Like, why in Israel I'm 17? Because my basic doesn't even reach there to 10,000 in a month. But I make it sometimes in a day.
In a day, yeah.
Yeah. So, like, sometimes as in using documentary pantus, I mean, abazal be so far shinch and angel abazal abacabarangai. Uchable Luboni certificate still after 50 years of service. What the fuck, 50 years? And you tell you to Chabela and certificate, La Pazul. That's for 50 years, 60 years.
50 years of service.
Kumena.
Hey. You're not just cool saying, bro. You're not just cool saying,
Angijabona ukuthi system isibhonye kanjani.
Hey, I'm telling you, so like now, as we know, we see this is a problem that we are facing it now. So now, in order for us, like to lay the foundation or to pave the way for the upcoming generation, because as much as we're trying to fix or change the world on the things that we can see that these things are the problem, these are the hindrance, these are the blockage for us to success. What can you say maybe we can start doing, like to change all this thing, like for iy'ngane manje ey'ncane eyizayo ukuthi zingafall on the same trap that we are on now. I'm not saying ukuthi thina it's late. It's not late. We can still change, but uvo lakho kulabantu abasakhula ke manje ukuthi yiphi indlela ongacabanga ukuthi mhlawumbe ingasiza ukuthi le ingane lezi ezincane ezikhulayo zingafall on the same trap.
One thing engayisho Kutwami, we can never change the world. We can only make an impact.
Yeah.
Like we can only make an impact. We audience is exposed again.
Yeah.
I want to bet you can't change everyone's perspective, everyone's way of thinking, everyone's ways of hustling, but you can always make an impact. Ingane angithukone as traders, angengibone mina ngizoyibeka as traders me.
Yeah.
I'm sure you always see me and some profits and my losses. I do post them, not because ngifuna ukuxhoma or something. I'm making an impact kumuntu ongale ukuthi elalela uforex unemali. Yabo uforex unemali musukulala kona ofuna ukufunda sondela eduze sixoxe. Yabo?
Yeah.
And manje unemali unjalo ngiyaluza. Yabo?
Yeah.
But I've tried to do that and reach out to a lot of kids. Mara, at this point, it's a bit hard, but it's doable. Actually, let's take the responsibility of making sure we're reaching out to the kids. Tell them about Forex. Tell them about Happy Life. Tell them about Crowd One. Tell them about this network marketing. Like, make sure we give them the new platforms of making money. Let them, not necessarily we give them, but we give them knowledge about it. You see? Knowledge is the key.
Because you know why I'm asking this, because esikoleni we are not taught how to make money, but we are taught how to get a job. We are not taught how to make money. So that's the problem. Once you being taught how to make money, now that's when everything's gonna start to change.
Do you think everyone will go to school when they get to know how to make money?
I don't think so.
Exactly.
Maybe not grade 12.
Bro, government is very smart. Government is way too smart to put in the invention just like discussed at this point. If one could actually get the clip staging, because listen, let me tell you something. Government use text about masenzenzela imali in itself. Masenzenzela imali ngala platforms lawa are blind amasha angakwazi ukwatext. Take for instance Forex akwazi text about wonke umuntu ese Forex trade.
How can they yeah.
So into ayenzile wenza sure ukuthi everyone, like almost 90% of abantu abangasebenza basebenzela bani yena. Yabo, then ke u10% ke songaba mahlongandle. I-system idesignwe kanjalo.
Yeah.
Angithabo. Idesignwe kanjalo ukuthi government ukuze aphila phefumule. Fa kube khona igqila zakhe. Fakube khona iqila zabo, then u10% ungaba mahlongandle kube Elon Musk ngoba ngeke akwazi ukubavimba. La ngeke akwazi ukubavimba.
Yeah. Hey, no, guys, I hope you guys are listening. Kumele sibe amahlongadlebe, guys. Kumele sibe amahlongadlebe. Guys, you know, education is no longer the key, guys, because corruption broke the key. Corruption broke the lock, guys. So I don't think education is still the key, guys. It's no longer the key, guys, because there's corruption everywhere. People are going.
What I would say to add to that point, like,
Yeah.
what I would say is, school is not the key to success anymore, but education is. How? You are self-taught. Who taught you? Who taught you how to sell? No one taught you how to do that. You taught yourself. School is no longer the key to success. Mara, education, it comes a different way, and it's key to success in that sense. Because once you give a black child the book, if you want to kill a black man, just give him a book. Give him a book.
All right, oh yeah.
Umuntu omnyama akathanda ukufunda. Akhohle ukuthi ukufunda lokho it's not necessarily uthambe esikoleni uyofunda o-EMS lapho into unnecessary or honest. It's not about that. But it's about you having to even learn about imali, how to make money, how to use money, how to maintain money, like how to basically let money be your worker. Yeke imali isebenze bro. Abantu bayahluleka ukwenza imali ukuthi besigcine kube yona esebenzayo. That's why behlale besigcina bezemali.
Yo.
If lento uzoyibuka kahle la, most people bayigcina zemali. Anyone, like everyone can actually do anything for money. That's how abantu bayigcina ngazo. Indaba ufuna ukusebenzisa lento ukuthi bayeke imali ibe imsebenzi bona bafold izandla.
Yo, let the money work for them.
Pardon?
I'm saying let the money work for them.
Exactly. Let me make an example. Mengithatha imali yami ngifaka ku-market, ngithi imali yami ayisebenzele mina. Mina ngiphuza itiye ngihambe ngiye koZimbabwe. Ngirelaxe ngiphole. La amathezaranayo. Iyaya kuyimiliyoni ngirelaxile isebenzela bani imali manje?
Isebenzela wena.
Hayi ukuthi mina ngisebenzela imali uyangibona sengezimbali ngifuna ukuyospana laphana ngoba la ngifuna ukuvela ezimbali. Uyangibona sengimisile lapha ngifuna ukuspana khona ngiklina amaphuli akhona ngikline imizi no.
Let's talk about freedom now. Financial freedom, freedom of time. Maybe I think maybe it's the best way maybe to like inspire people ukuze babone ukuthi school and all these things that we are doing esikhuliswa ngazo ukuthi ayisebenzi azisisi ndawo. Maybe we can make an example of like being financial free and freedom of time, because you see, bro, life is all about freedom. Because look at we are esikoleni and kunesikhathi uyaqalela isikhathi ukuthi lesikhathi usesikoleni mawuphuma esikoleni uqeda isikole again emsebenzini kusukela ekuseni kuze kube intambama uyasebenza awunaso isikhathi. So whenever you want to travel uyacela emsebenzini ukuthi ucela ukutravel yabo. So maybe if you can talk about freedom of time, because I can see umuntu busy, like you always move around, always traveling, you have your own freedom. So maybe if singakhuluma ngaleyo mhlawumbe singakhuluma ngaleyo nto, maybe ingakhona indlela ukuthi mhlawumbe abantu like bagqugquzele ngayo ngalento esikhuluma ngayo. Are you still there? Guys, look like our guest unenkinga ye network, guys. What's up? K-Bless is in the house. K-Bless is in the house. Hello, Slindile. Yo, guys, we're talking about taking risk here, guys. We're talking about fear. People have too much fear, guys. People fear to like to start their own things. people fear, guys, to take risk in life, guys. You know, if you don't take any risk in life, guys, you can never go anywhere, guys, because life is all about taking risk. I always say, guys, it is a risk not to take risk. If you know that you're a person who don't take risk, guys, you're putting your life or you're putting yourself into a big risk by not taking risk. Life all about taking risk. Our guest is back. Mr. Melanin.
Yes. Ninkolele angazi wenzakaleni.
No problem, bro. No problem. No, I was talking about freedom, financial freedom, freedom of time. I want you to explain to people, Uguti, how do you feel if you have both this freedom, Mpilweni? And how do you get this freedom?
But it all comes to where I said, you work so hard not to work.
All right.
What does that mean? When you start your hustle, you work so hard at the end not to work and let your money work for you.
Okay.
Think about it. You're having your trades running and they are paying for you. Usezimbali. Like the whole day, literally the whole day, you're letting your money work for you. At the same time, you've worked so hard investing in whiskey, tester. Like I'll speak more about something that I'm exposed to and what I know. You see, I mean, back testing skills, blowing accounts, but now you are no longer blowing accounts. So you have so much time at your disposal. You can do something else. Like what now? You know, the freedom of you having to buy time. We say we buy time in that sense. Because Bugala, Abanimal rules the world. Like it actually rules the world. Straight. Because everyone exchanges is katsake for what? For imali.
Man, yeah.
Once waqala wayeka imali yasebenzela wena. So ne freedom yani lapho. Isikhathi. Sekuyimali esebenza kusewena exchange isikhathi sakho. Sekuyimali exchange isikhathi ukuthi sikhokhele wena.
Sure.
So in that sense, you are able to start a business. Nakhona you're keeping yourself busy. Nakhona uyakwazi ukuthi bukala ukumbona umlungu ejoge mina. Ajoge ngo10 nasekuseni ngo10 ajoge. Uzibuza ukuthi lo usebenza nini lo bastard lo. Usebenza nini lo? Uyani lespanini. Yindaba, we must start the fact that they have to let money work for them in order for them to have so much time in their disposal. That's what we talk about. It's not necessarily financial freedom. Yes, it is financial freedom, but it's your own freedom. You having to get out of the chains where a finance exchange is cut for imali. Udlulile esikhathini la exchange khona isikhathi sakho for imali uvula 9 to 5 uyabo exchange isikhathi sakho for imali. If usmart ubuwenza leyo nto uyothatha imali uyibeke eceleni uqhamuke nangathini with new ways ase exista kule 21st century okwenza imali. So go back to your point. What does it mean to have financial freedom, to have a time at your disposal? You see, when it comes to people about to have a leisure time with them, listen, you have no time. Like Kushi, Luguti, mean I'm a busy person. I'm a busy person, you know why? It's because I can't have leisure time with other people. Unless it's going to be productive. Then I can't have time with you.
Yeah.
Time is expensive. You know, people don't understand. They think money is way too expensive and material things are expensive, but they forget that time is the most important asset.
Sure.
If you are able to buy time and let money work for you, you are rich.
Yo.
You know why? Because you have plenty time with you.
So according to you, you are saying if you got a lot of time, you are rich.
Exactly.
Yo.
You know why? You are creative at your lowest. Think about it.
Yo.
You are creative at your lowest. That's what I discovered. Think, yes, in fact, I always see rich people working here. Mina ngihlale ngisho ngithi elokishini abarich abantu mfethu isikhathi badlalisa kanje. Ama-billionaires lawo. Yo, banama-hours amangaka. Ayibarich, bra. Aba-understand. You know what they can do with that time, abanayo?
Yo, only if they knew.
Hey. Labutwami is no Michael Schumacher. See no Tiger Woods. Mara, they haven't discovered that because you know why? They think bari reaching on the kusasa. Banga spend no my nini. Ukanguta ngavuka kusasa futhi. Uzohlangana namachidi. Only to find ukuthi mevuka kusasa kuthiwa omunye umgidi uhambile. Angithabo ngeke aphinda mbone.
Ay.
Yabo. So kunjalo, people don't really understand. Yawona ngiye ngisho ngithi umuntu ophuwa yilo ongakwazi ukuspend isikhathi nomndeni wakhe. Ngobani? It's because akanampilo. Uphuwa ke lo muntu. As much as ikhona imali, mara akanampilo. Yabona mfethu mongena happiness empilweni, awunampilo bra. Uphuwa. Uphuwa. As much as imali ikhona, uphuwa.
There's been this debate.
Yeah.
It's money can't buy happiness. Do you agree?
Money
can't buy happiness.
I would share my perspective. I wouldn't say I agree to something. I'm just gonna say I would share my perspective.
Yeah. Go on.
Money, in a sense, can bring happiness. It can't buy happiness.
All right.
It can actually bring happiness. Because you know what? It allows you to do things that can actually give you happiness.
Makes you happy.
And make you happy. You understand? I mean, you having to do something in for when an ope wako no man wako. Let's say now ufike ne KFC. It doesn't matter what imali no fige na ipagete. Like about ipagete le KFC.
Exactly.
How figure na engine banjan, but you knew back
you'll be happy.
Exactly. It brings what? Happiness.
Right.
So that's why I need to mean I'm sharing my own opinion. Mara, when it comes to buying happiness, I forget it. Forget it. It can buy it. It can't buy it. It can only bring happiness because of the item it can get in your mind. So in your face, forget it.
Hey, okay, let's just read our comment. It look like we got something from Dumisani King Sishi. Financial freedom is being smarter with your time and effort on how to use it mostly. Okay. It's being smarter with your time and effort on how to use it, mostly the use of mind. Okay. The problem is our mindset of being scared of explore and take risk. That's the fear for our people. They are scared. They are risk and that the fear for our people they are scared for. Dumisani. It's powerful, man. It's powerful.
That's some powerful. That's my brother.
Hey, that's powerful, man. That's so powerful. So you can
let me tell you something about this guy. This guy made an impact. Today. And I would really love to share a short story about this guy. This guy took me to grade 11. Didn't know mathematics. He actually took me to grade 10. Didn't know mathematics. Namachita Beshayabo 30%. And he groomed me straight. Grade 11, I was all about distinctions because of this guy. This guy has been a backbone in fact. Yeah, I'm an academic swam. So I mean, what he's writing right now, it's because I'm smiling because I know exactly something I would write because that's how I know him now. That's how he knows me too.
Yeah.
And thank you so much for sharing that, Tim San. Like we really appreciate it.
So now, Mr. Melanin, what can you say to people maybe abahleli emakhaya abahleli nama-degree bahleli nama-diploma nama-masters alenge edongeni and they can't find a job. What can you say to those people business wise?
Hey, lalela. Awufika ngemhlabeni uzo conduct umuntu ukuthi yabona. Awufika ngemhlabeni uzo approve ukuthi creative kanjani ngenxa certificate. Yephepha. Emhlabeni wena uNkulunkulu gave you something akufumbathisa yona mhla uphuma esiswini sama wakho. Athi go out there and explore. Go out there and find yourself. That's why ngakulimitanga ekutheni wenza izinto zakho. Angijabo noma yini uzame. Noma yini eqhamukayo uzame. That's why uNkulunkulu angakulimitanga. You don't need certificates as approve ekutheni when you're good at what. You know yourself deep down inside what you're good at what. Fuck the certificate. Fuck ijazi lolo tholile. Libeke eceleni uface ihustle. Ube umuntu ophilayo. Uhambe efield. Uswime nama-sharks. Ungene kwi-jungle. Uhunte nama-lions. And see what's gonna bring to you. And see what's gonna come. Sinamanxeba maningi kade la sihunta nama-lions namabhubesi. Sesamabhubesi nathi sinama-pride lands. Angitiyabona. Singenile sangena sama ama-sharks. Nathi sama ama-sharks ayinzima kakhulu amaguns. Siyabaluma abanye. So nje put your pride away, put your certificates away, put ijazi away. Face ijazi le hustle.
So what can you say to those people who are already in business but look like the things are not getting together and they want to quit? What can you say to those people?
Manje ucabanga ukuthi ibhillion wena lizohlala kumuntu ofragile.
Yo.
Like think about it. Ucabanga ukuthi ibhillion lizongena kwi-bank account yomuntu ofragile. Baba kuraf. Kumele uyibambishisa. Bathini? Bathi golide. Bro, igolide fanele go through the hottest shit ever. Hottest lava to be the final product. So that's why the hottest lava, when it comes out, it becomes the shiny, valuable item.
Sure.
So, you have to face the fires, man. Come on. Face them, man. Take the L's and be humble. Take your L with pride, but at the end of the day, don't give up on the shit that you're doing. People are gonna laugh at you, but at the end of the day, your bank account is getting fat. Namazi yaza yaphelele kwethu zamuhleka wena ihasule yakhe ayikho. Mara wena uyawachitha amazinyo wakho, imali yangena ebanki, yuba nice. Impilo iyaqhubeka. Angithabo.
Yeah. Now, for the people now who have seen some other people failing in business and then they got discouraged, they haven't started yet, but because of seeing other people that have tried and failed and now they are discouraged, what can you say to those?
Yes, I always laugh at this because you know why? Does it mean nganyaka makhelwane meyishawa ngo-6 neyakini ifayishawe mengena ngo-6?
Nope.
Okay. Kunama-rules ala ekhaya. Ayafana nako amakhelwane.
Ama-rules akazafani.
Bro, you have your own calling. Fanele ifane neyomunye umuntu. Stop looking at somebody's hustle and be a copycat. Focus on you, attempt the shit, and fail parat. How many things I've done attempt? Yo, like a lot. I've been a swimmer. I've been a soccer player. I've been a rapper. I've been I'm a fitness enthusiast now. I've been an athlete. Yo, like I can count a lot of things. But look at what's happening right now. So many, you've been an actor. Like you've done a lot of things. Look what God is doing to you now. Doesn't mean someone now if it's often uba happy life. Finally to make buga la pabugu Thabiso njoba is fine because I'm still finding myself. Ngingeneka happy life I know. Make sure go Thabiso. No, angihlulekile mina. Mina ngiyawusebenzisa happy life but in my own way. Mara I'm a trader. That's where my calling is.
Yeah.
Mana ubone ukuthi yakhe calling ikhona la. Then again, so ungahluleka uzamile uthi I know this thing is not mine.
right now.
Amaruva like haya awami.
Yeah.
Awakho. Ngena egate ngesikhathi esiwukuthi ubone ukuthi uzoshawa yini noma cha.
I feel you. Now, to people abaplanayo ukuthi they want to start now. Ungathini kubona, maybe they can see it's okay, izinto ehlangani, maybe the only way to get things right or the only way to success is it's if I start my own business. What can you say to those people to encourage them?
Bro, you know, at this point I'm getting emotional with this hustle. You know why? Because of one thing. I remember when I'm to the starting point is the hardest one in life. That one. Starting point is the hardest one because right now, as you're talking, we are something else with me. Like 10. I remember how rough 2020 was.
Yeah.
Bruh. I mean, I remember not even affording it data, bruh. Data for trading, bruh. Like, kukhona umjita engizwana naye kune Wi-Fi kubo and must trade ngithi ngiyakuye bruh. Ngithi ngicela ngiconnectise sa trader now sengena kwama trades yabo. I'm so sorry about this, Mara. It hits me deep down, bruh. Like, ngithi angiconnectise ukuze ngikwazi ukuvula lama trades and I had trades running at that time.
Yeah.
And nakhona bekuyi 100 rand engicela kubhuti wami yokugcina, bruh. Like, yokutrade. Iphakathi, bruh, yabo. Lo mjita athi no uzongiconnectisa kusasa, bruh. Like, ngithi but sinqumile ukuthi namhlanje sizosebenza. Ngicela ungikhone and lo muntu ngiyamfundisa uforex akawazi.
Yeah.
Angincisha dog sengimfundisile grand sharp ngiyaqhubeka futhi. That's how hungry I was. I had to carry my laptop with my bag and ngigijima elokishini engathi ngislima dog. Ngifuna imali yokugcwalisela ukuthi at least ngithenge i-data ngikwazi ukubheka lama trades lawa yabo. Lama trades. Bro, that's when I saw ukuthi into ekuthiwa umngani. That's why I don't have friends. That's why I saw ukuthi into ekuthiwa umngani emhlabeni ayikho, bro. Ngagijima nginokhela bona amajita. Ngiyizwa futhi khona nje another one wavula i-drawer engimaziyo. Wavula i-drawer, bra. Ngiyayizwa imali khona, bra. Ayi ukuthi mhlampe ngithi mina akanginike yona or something like that. Ngicela ngiboleke ngizombuyisela obviously mase ngiyidrawile. Bro, wanginika 2 rand kuphela lapho i-data yami cost around about 20 rand or 22 rands. Yabo. And wangisha, bra, like wanginika 2 rand and I had to go and hustle 2 rand ngakweleta. And that day I remember Smangele, my sister, owacelane, bra. Smangele Mkhize played a role empilweni yami at 2020, bra. Because she used to give me data, bra. Like, she would give me data to trade, bra. Like to trade. I need data, bra. And ngathi sengifaka data that time. My trades aseblowile, bra. Yabo. Aseblowile. Like 100 rand yami yokugcina, bra. Like iblowile. I had to sit down. It's where I actually discovered God.
Yeah.
2020. Yabo, like your question actually brings me back where I had to start. About 2020 taught me a lot. Yabo.
Sure.
It taught me a lot. Yabo. Because I done blown like a lot of accounts, and yet now I give up. Yabo.
Yeah.
Now I give up, bro. Amachita ngacela data angisha, bra. Yabo. even nakhona uthola ukuthi they are doing something, ukufile lento uthola ukuthi they are doing something ba on background uthi uyafika kuthiwa hey stobolo yabo kusho kwena bra, and you were the one who was Undertaker at that time, like way back when we Undertaker taking care of them, doing this and that for them, and now they see you as a stubborn. Yabo. Bro, I don't give a fuck. Like that's how I don't give a fuck now about whoever says what about the hustle your moon to dog. Excuse me. If you wanna hustle, if you wanna start. You're not gonna get support. Meaning, and this is my advice. You're not gonna get his support. Don't expect his support from people. They don't owe you shit. They don't owe you support bad. So they're not gonna give you. Do it either way.
Just that.
Do it either ways, bro. And looking at it, sengibuka manje la ngikhona, I'm like, sengisebenza nomuntu engangifisa ukuthi ngimbukela lapho ukuthi angifundise forex, and today sengisebenza naye. Today we are planning things, and mind you, not long we are having classes in Cape Town, we're having classes in Namibia, we are having classes it's London, we are having classes at Johannesburg, Pretoria. Me who was going and roaming around for 2 rand for a date.
Yeah. But now you're flying everywhere.
That's how it is. That's life. That's life, bro. Like, that's life. You see, it's some things that we don't sometimes share to people. Like, that's how Rafi Hustle is.
You gotta keep yourself.
Just because you dedicated yonki man, be hustle yakho. Serious, bro. Like, serious. Ungamngisho nano 20 rand, bro, kuthenga i-drink nama-cake. Ngoba udedicate leyo 20 rand nge-hustle yakho na kwi-date. Then umuntu mase yaqhamuka athi awungifundisa mahala, hey bro, nothing is for free when it comes to me. Hayi abakhohle, bro. Like, nothing is for free. Hey, nothing is for free. I've worked for this. Like, sleepless nights, tears. Right now, I'm even crying because I know how painful that shit is.
Yeah.
Now, compared to, you see, like, how crazy I was going. You see how crazy I was going. I was writing things down, like discipline, down. Discipline, down. That's how crazy I went in 2020. Locking myself in my room, doing shit on my own. Making sure that people don't see a lot of the pain that I go through.
Yeah.
Hey, bro. Bro.
You know, shit happens. Shit happens, bro. Shit happens. Now, I'm looking. People are starting to, like, tuning in. The number is going up.
How many are there now?
You're getting people emotional now. I got 15 people watching now.
No, bro, like, that's how it is. Some people don't understand, bro. Like, Uguti, how hard it is. You understand?
Yeah.
I mean, to even, like, stand low in such a point where uzibona ukuthi khaya abona-ke manje sewushit mfethu into ekhulumayo ngazuthi when uyahlanya yenza sense to other people. That's how I stood. I even stood low, yabo, and I humbled myself. I went back to my humble beginnings where I have to try everything.
Yeah.
I went to you remember we went to Herbalife, and thank you so much for the opportunity you gave me, brother. I mean, having to get that Herbalife, so we shake party waba ilo sahamba saya lasa sinetafula kwenye Pine Town.
Yeah,
outrage, but it's like our bro, it's one of the things that actually strengthened my mind, my mentality. Ekteni, dog, stay strong, stay strong, dog. Like it's gonna come. It's gonna come along. Like along the way, it's all right.
Yeah.
And Zinkulisile, bro. Yo. Yeah, like silly, bro. Yo.
Yeah, man, I feel you, bro. I feel you. Some people think like doing business or starting business just it's just fun, bro. You know, business is business is like it's not easy, but it's simple. Yeah, well, it's not easy. There are challenges there. There are challenges. You meet up with challenges. It doesn't mean if you have overcome fear, everything just gonna run smooth. There are challenges. Business is like season. We got spring, summer, autumn, winter. One day ganeta, the other gashisa, the other nomoya, and the other gabanda. So yonke into isikhathi sayo. Khona nje la khona ukuthi izinto zirane kahle smooth. You just be happy. But because of discipline, when you meet challenges, you just press on, you just hold on until yonke into izihambe right. So I think now I can only have the one last question now because our time is over. Now, concerning our topic, fear and risk, what motivation, what inspiration you can leave with us, to concerning our topic today? This is Vana.
Be selfish. Be selfish. That's what I always say. Be selfish, take the risk. Don't give a fuck. Be selfish, take the risk, don't give a fuck. Bro, one thing I'll tell you, people always talk even if you do good. People always talk even if you do wrong. So what's the point? Take the risk. Take it. No matter what. You don't know what's gonna maybe like it's not even a maybe thing. It's the energy you
look
put.
Like a network ES through.
Uyangizwa man.
Yeah, I'm back now. I'm back. I can hear you. Yeah.
So what I was saying is, take the risk, be selfish, don't give a fuck. People will talk either ways.
I feel you, bro. I feel you. So maybe if some people they were interested in what you're doing, maybe training, maybe they want some information with trading.
Okay, you can go to Instagram. You can go to Instagram at Mr. Melanin _RSA. Okay. And okay, I'm not active that much on Facebook. I'm not on Facebook. I don't want to lie to you.
Yeah,
so you can go to my email. Okay, you can just like email me at Mr. Melanin .L capital letter 55 at gmail.com.
Yeah.
Mr. Melanin is small letters dot capital letter L 55 at gmail.com.
Yeah.
And you can contact me 078 422 3729.
I'll pin the phones.
The number is 078 422 3729.
Mr. Melanin, thank you, bro. Thank you for your time. Hey, we have learned a lot from you, bro. Thank you very much for your time. Sekuyisikhathi sokuthi siphele isikhathi sethu sisiphelele ngo-10. I can see now it's 10:10, but thank you for your time, bro. I'm sure we shall meet again. Ubuye kulo live. There's still a lot more to talk about, bro.
Thank you so much, brother. And ngifunde oluningi nami yabo, like ngifunde okuningi bhuti wami osherile at this point yabo, and ngiyajabula ekutheni nabantu on comment section basifundisa okuningi mfethu yabo. So sibonga kakhulu for you guys ukuthi nikwazi u-interacta nathi yabo. So inkosi nibusise ngawo konke nane hustle yenu, uNkulunkulu anibusise ngayo. So we love you so much. So nje mfethu, yeah, I mean I'm gonna be active with my lives mfethu anytime bro.
No, thank you very much, bro.
My pleasure. Peace out.
All right, sharp. Yo guys, thank you for tuning in, guys. It's that time now. Siyabonga kakhulu bafethu. Hello Londeka, Khanyile.
You don't know why you're here.
Mangwani wafika sesana. Guys, thank you for this, guys. Thank you very much. Monday, ngiphathele indaba ezimnandi kakhulu next week Monday, guys. Stay tuned. Ngiphathele but it's a surprise. I can see we have Umazo. Oh, okay. The surprise for next week Monday, it's a big sister. Yalo muntu oqeda ukungena manje lo engiqeda ukumusho la kuthiwa Umazo.